In terms of starting of the factory, talking about data from individual machines, talking from the conceptualization, my journey started including from the basic designs of the vehicle itself. There was an R&D when we started. Then we found that whatever we are designing in products, how you can be manufactured. So that's the way our manufacturing journey started. In terms of data from the machines, making the earlier days, a lot of PLCs, CNCs, individual modules were there, including old legacy machines. Now, how you can interconnect many of these things are the basic challenge we're trying to work on. So that's the way the journey started, from designs to manufacturing, and now connecting all the legacy machines, new machines, interaction. That's the way my journey started. See, the way the digital, especially on any automation or transformation, can happen, I strongly feel involvement of people from the beginning is extremely important. Involvement of operators, involvement of supervisor, involvement of engineers, which will make them feel that it is for their benefit. It's not push system which will work. How people can pull based on the benefit we get. So how this can be done is one question which everyone may mind. The best way is to be transparent and explain what are the things what we are faced challenges with. How, as it together with a team, this can be done. So, lot of new ideas come. We have a solutions team in our company where everyone suggests, implements, and then definitely get recognized for what they're doing. So each engineer, each operator has got potential of thinking. Where are the pain points in which it can be improved? Which are areas in which will help him and take him as a customer itself, how we can help him. These are the areas in which I feel they go into the involved way of working rather than pushing things that it should be done. So that's the way we have tried to do it, and we found a lot of involvement of people. Just only a spark, and a lot of involvement people happens, and give them credit to. Give them credit of what new ideas they're bringing in. So involve, result, recognize, and go into the next phase of it. So PDCA in terms of involvement also can be done. So that's the way probably we should try. Don't force things. Involved way of working in which they can pull what are the pain points, which are the areas of improvement, and showcase the improvement. Today, a lot of things are happening around the industry. May not be in your own industry. It may be happening in many other industries. How will, for example, digital world today? Everyone, including the operator, including the thing, will be using the digital phone for the use. What are the benefits they are getting into it? How the transparency, how the communication is happening. Same thing you translate into your work. That's the way to take it. The way in which you are applying yourself, how it can be applied to the way of the work in which improvements are done, whether it's a operator person or an engineer person or a sales person. How you can take up this probably would help to do. So involve, share, recognize, appreciate, award, again go back into the PTC. As you really said, things are changing. Even our thought process are changing. The skill sets required are changing. So one thing is we should not be confident that we know everything. There should be an area in which the skill set should be changed to take up with the newer challenges. That should be the way in which we should say where are the gap. So we also go to many college students who come to our company, do the kind of the project work. We find a lot of potential available, including to the new engineers. Are we tapping it? Is a question we need to ask ourselves. So the challenge will be difficulty. how you can ensure the new ideas are coming in. Try to implement in a small POC and see how it works. You should not be scared that it will fail. It will throw up a lot of new points. As far as the customer is concerned, he is much more informed today by Google, by any other topics. So why we should be back into our area? So when he's learning new things every day, sharing information every day through the things, we should not be left behind in manufacturing. Manufacturing is as important as the new designs. So it's the process which give you results, not only the product. The process is very important. So digital is a part of the process which give you results. So that's the way I look at it from my personal angle, and tap the potential of people whom you have is the biggest thing which you can do, and bring it from the college students. Go and meet different. There's so many startups today. How many of us have met startups? When you meet, you know how much of new avenues are available. Whether it's a sports, whether it's manufacturing, whether usage, whether it's product. Pile of data, making into analytics, making into decision will only help. Too much of data, so we get so much data from the machine, from the thing. How we are able to analyze is the area in which we can contribute. So it is not just collection of data. How we are able to analyze, how to use analytics into it, how to define different options in which you are data driven to get results. That's the way better to take. Rather than saying I've got so much data, I've got so much of sensors with me. No use. Unless it is made into actionable things where you can take action. Suppose you have a dashboard in your table. If it does not tell you where are the alarm points to you, then what's the purpose of having a dashboard? So like that you should take into actionable data, not data alone. Can it be data analytics? Analytics is a big word, but analytics can be in terms of making different options where you can compare and you can do. That's the way probably which you see. It is what's happening is today. Your thinking is the result. The level of thought, the level of action, the level of thought again is a W cycle where we should think ourselves. What you are having so much data? Go back into level of thought. What are the attributes you can do? What are the different options you can do? Go back into action. Come back into W. It's going to be that this thing of our own action, which will make the data powerful. Having too much data also is not powerful. Data which is useful for you, which will be able to analyze to get results, is probably a good data. I really appreciate this question. Many industry, whether it is a supplier or OEM sales, we should go into what the customer is wanting. If your customer is an OEM, what are the quality aspects in which the OEM is expecting? How about traceability? How are you building up the process for you? You should think on that angle and then go towards making it happen. It will be initially making a roadmap is always difficult because we found that 80% of people have information with them. Only 11% of them are using it probably as a part of the roadmap which they have or implemented. 3% may be implemented successfully. There is nothing like 100% implementation, which is best for you, best for the industry in which you are in, and best for the customer whom you are dealing. Go with that in that angle. Don't start saying that I don't know what to do, I don't know a roadmap. Think from what the customer is wanting to do, share, discuss with them. I also strongly feel that we are in a growing market. The extent of information we share, we use it for our results is left to us, and potential is with our own people, and how we can tap it. The potential is the way probably we should ensure that it is taken for the business result, as an end result, and including the community. How we are doing with the community, how we are helping the community in terms of emission reduction or service or space, anything, how we are able to help the community into it. A lot of things can be done. How is the water saving, energy saving, environmental areas. There is no end in which you can take digital transformation.